And you might recognize the man sitting next to me, Coach Lamont here.
Yes.
New year approaching.
Yes.
And you're helping people find a new you and a new way to kind of reach your goals in life.
You know, Brody, this year has been a year that a lot of people have gotten beaten up.
Yeah.
A lot of things that people wanted to see happen this year did not come to pass. A lot of people are dealing with health issues. A lot of people are dealing with job issues. And there are so many things that are going on in your life that you want to fix. Well, today, I've come specifically to talk to those people who want to make sure that 2014 is going to be the best year of their lives.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of opportunities here for us, but sometimes it's hard to find your way to those opportunities.
You know, and that is one of the things. So what I want to talk about today, I have a question to ask the people at home and everybody here in the studio. Where is the wealthiest place in the world? Where a lot of people will say it's the Middle East because of oil.
Yeah.
Others will say it's Africa because of gold, and many will say it's America because of our freedoms. But the wealthiest place in the world is actually this place that I believe that they're going to show you right now, which is the cemetery.
Yeah.
And the wealthiest place is the cemetery because there are people who are dying with their dreams. They're dying with inventions, with books, with solutions to other people's issues. So because they don't believe and because someone did not reach them and say that it is possible for you to live your best life, what they've done is that they've allowed life to defeat them and to destroy them, and they've taken their dreams to the grave. So I am here to raise up a generation that I call grave diggers. People that are going to dig themselves out of the graves that they have found themselves in, so that they can pull their dream out and they can step into the dream that they were created to live in.
You know, you only get one time around, and so you have to capitalize on that. In Grave, you know, the message itself powerful, but it also stands for something as well that'll kind of help people remember this message and take with them. And started with G for what Grave starts with.
Get out of your own way. One of the things that I've really come accustomed to thinking and really helping a lot of people with, especially when it comes to the idea of where we are, is that many people die at the age of 25. They're just not buried until 70. And what that means is so many people have allowed circumstances in the world just to beat them down and to say you're not possible, you're not worthy. So what it is when we come to G, and in the acronym of GRAVE, you have to get out of your own way. You have to give yourself permission to move on and to grow. Regardless of what someone else has said to you, regardless of what life has done to you, you still have life in you. Like Lazarus was called out of the grave, I call you out of the grave because there's still things that you must do, but you first must get out of your own way.
Well, and the next one I like as well, and it's read and kind of remind yourself of that dream, because if you lose focus of it, you know, no one else is going to know what that is. You have to remind yourself.
You have to read your dream statement daily. Write out your vision. Write out the dream that you have and look at it. Remind yourself. As much as you want to do your dream wants you to do it too. So read your dream statement daily and remind yourself that it is possible. And when you remind yourself that it's possible, you also remind yourself that you still have a lot of life in you.
Yeah, and you know, something that came out with Nelson Mandela's passing was, you know, doing is better than saying. And this next one is kind of feeds out of that. You know, make an action plan to actually take steps toward that.
One of the chief things about action is faith. If you don't believe it, your dream won't believe it. Develop an action plan that says we are going to do this in 2014 and do everything that you didn't do in 2013, and what you did in 2013 that brought on the most mistakes, don't do it in 2014. Get that action plan in place so that you can take your life to the next level.
Yep. And you know, as far as kind of the V of this grave theme is the vision and keeping that alive.
You have to see yourself in the dream all the time. Without a vision, you will perish. So it's important that for you to have the key future that you desire to have, you have to have the vision that says that I can see myself absolutely doing this.
And you know, you have to keep yourself obviously mentally healthy through all of this. And I'm sure that can get hard at times because, you know, one of the things when you're trying to set goals is you have ups and downs along the way, but keeping your spirits high and keeping strong, I'm sure, obviously a key part of a successful year.
Yeah, you know, your spirit nutrition, I call, is expectation. You have to expect great things to happen. So Brody, what I want to do is I really want to put it on the viewers right now. There are a few things that I desire for you to do. Go to CoachLamont.com, scroll all the way down, and there's a box there where you can enter your name and your email address because I want to stay connected to you. It says come out of the grave. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to email me at coach@coachlamont.com. And the last thing I want you to do is go to Facebook, like the Coach Lamont page, and this week, each day, I'm going to give you a tip that's going to help you to get out of the grave and prepare for the best 2014 possible.
Coach Lamont, I'll tell you what, it's 7:17 in the morning. I was feeling a little down, eat a cup of coffee. You woke me right up.
Hey, you came out the grave, Brody. You came out the grave.
Yeah.
Everybody came out the grave. Ashley's about to come out of the grave, but the weather needs to just go back to the grave.
Well,